celebrating Math Awareness Month here at St. Louis Community College Forest Park. Let's go see what our students know about math. All right, what's your name? Kid? Okay. What is half of a half? Good. What is half of a half of a half?
8.
Very good. Okay, what's your name?
I'm Jylan.
Jylan, nice to meet you. What is half of a half?
0.05? I don't know. 50?
No. What's your name?
Harris.
Harris? What's half of a half? Good.
What'd you say? Half of a half is 50. Okay. Well,
What is half of a half of a half?
8.
Good. Happy Math Awareness Month.
What we supposed to say the same thing?
What's your name?
Devontae.
What's your name?
Why ain't you no script?
Kyra? Okay. All right, Devontae. What is half of a half?
A foot.
Good. What is half of a half of a half?
0.25.
Okay, we can call that be an eighth.
Okay.
Half times a half is a fourth, times a half again would be an eighth.
And then that again is 16.
Good, yes.
Very
You
good.
got it.
Yeah.
And what would half of that be?
30 seconds.
Very good. Happy Math Awareness Month.
How you doing?
All right, Dominic. What is half of a half?
Half of a half.
Mm-hmm.
It is, wait, 1. Pass.
Kayla, what's half of a half? 1/4, right. Half of a half is 1/4. What's half of a half of a half?
1/8.
1/8, right. Half of a half of a half would be 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2, which is 1/8. I'm thinking of 3 consecutive integers that add up to 0. What are the 3 integers? 3 consecutive integers whose sum is 0.
I forgot what integers.
Integers are whole numbers or the opposite of whole numbers. So like your positives and your negatives.
Okay. Well, so I can just choose any.
No, I'm thinking of 3 consecutive integers, that's 3 in a row, that have a sum of 0.
0, 2, 8.
They have to be 3 in a row.
So like 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
Something, okay.
like that.
3, 4, 5.
Does that add up to 0?
Oh, I'm having trouble with this question.
All right, next. I'm thinking of 3 consecutive integers whose sum is 0. What are the 3 integers? 3 consecutive integers whose sum is 0.
Is 0 one of them?
Yes.
Okay. That's your 3 negative 2? No.
That wouldn't add up to 0.
That would add up.
Good. Right? -1, 0, 1. Good. I'm thinking of 3 consecutive integers whose sum is 0. Can you tell me what the 3 integers are?
Is it 2?
What do you think?
0?
3 consecutive integers.
3
Whose-
integers.
That means 3 integers in a row.
Okay, I'm thinking about prime numbers.
Whose sum is 0.
That's what we're talking about. Sum of 0. I don't know. Do you know? I don't know.
No.
What are integers?
It's your whole numbers and your negatives.
Oh! No,
So I'm
so
talking about
integer.
3 integers in a row, and if we add them up, we get 0.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, wait. If you add, you gotta add it. So, wait. Yeah, -1 plus 1 would be 0, right?
3 consecutive integers.
3, oh.
But you're there. What's in between?
Okay,
negative
so
one?
wait. -1, 0, 1.
Yes. So you were right there. You just skipped
right
over
there.
0.
Right on.
I'm thinking of 3 consecutive integers whose sum is 0. You remember what your integers are?
Yeah, they're like numbers. It's just numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Or the opposite
Or
of
the
all.
negative.
Right.
So what is it? 0, -1, 1 and -2.
It was -2 and plus is positive 2.
3 consecutive integers. That means 3 in a row.
Yeah, that's why
and
I
the
said
sum should be 0.
0, 1, -1, no.
So it's 1,
Zero,
-1, 0, 1.
Very good. -1, 0,
Very
1.
good. Woo.
Okay, next question. I'm gonna ask both of you. You're first. Ooh. True or false?
Oh, at the same time?
No. True or false?
True.
True or false? This is actually false.
Well, how is it false then?
True or false?
True.
It's true.
This is actually false.
Oh, wait, no.
You have to be careful.
Oh,
This. True or false? No, this is false.
That's false.
Is this true or false?
It's false.
Good. Caleb? Oh, yeah, Caleb. Means x plus y times x
Yeah.
plus y.
that one is actually.
This would be x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. If you multiply that out, you'd have 3 terms. So
Whoopsie.
most students say true, but this is actually false.
I just said it because you
I
said
said false.
Why you say it? Because I said that was horrible.
You got to be independent with your math.
it. All right, I'm not listening. Get out my ear.
This is more of a guess.
Okay.
Okay, so if I have this piece of paper and fold it in half, okay, then I fold it in half again. Every time I fold it in half, it gets a little bit higher, right? Does that make sense? Yeah. All right, so I'm folding it twice, I fold it 3 times, it gets,
Squares.
well, no, just the height.
Okay.
So every time I fold it, it gets higher. How many times do you think I would have to fold this in half to be higher than the gateway arch? What do you think?
Big number.
I think
500
or billion.
Something 500.
500? Each time I fold this piece of paper in half, it becomes taller, right?
Wrong.
No? You don't think so? It's taller.
Short.
Thicker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So each time I fold it in half, it gets thicker.
Yeah.
Okay. So the question is, how many times would I have to fold this piece of paper in half before it's taller than the gateway arch?
What?
What?
Yeah. If I keep folding this in half over and over and over again, eventually it will be taller than the gateway arch. How many times would I have to fold it? What do you think?
I have no idea.
A million.
A million? What do you think?
I'm thinking like 20, somewhere up in the like 100,000s, maybe like 750,000 times.
Here's my question. How many times would I have to fold this piece of paper in half before it was higher than the gateway arch? What do you think? How many times would I have to fold it? 250,000?
Wait.
What do you think?
The gateway arch?
Yeah, I'm going to keep folding it in half. I want to know how many times before it would be taller than the gateway arch.
Just that one paper?
Yes.
It wouldn't, right? It can't get that tall. Are you talking about like if you keep folding and
If
folding?
I kept folding, yes. If I were able to keep folding it forever,
Oh, wait.
how many times would I have to fold it?
A million.
A million? And what was your guess?
I think I said 20.
So the question is, how many times would I have to fold this piece of paper in half before it's taller than the gateway arch? What do you think? How many times would I have to fold this in half before it's taller than the gateway arch?
That's all. That piece of paper.
Every time I fold it, it gets taller, right?
But that piece of, it's one piece of paper.
That's
that
okay.
one little piece of paper is not going to get that tall.
Get that tall.
It absolutely would. Yes.
I thought you could fold a piece of paper by hand like after.
Well, I might not be able to do it by hand, but if I could figure out a way, yeah. If I could figure out a way to keep folding, how many times would I have to fold it, do you think? Nope.
Like a million.
A million billion? Is that your guess? And your guess is a million?
Yeah.
Happy math awareness month. Thank you. Okay, so regular piece of paper. All right, so I fold it in half. Okay? Every time I fold it in half, it gets taller, right? Thickness. Make sense? All right, so my question is, how many times would I have to fold this piece of paper in half before this would be taller than the gateway arch? What do you think?
Before it would be taller.
Taller than the gateway arch.
Wow. Before it would be taller. It's not a trick question or anything, is it?
It's a math question.
Before it would be taller than the gateway. How many times would I have to fold this
Yes.
paper before it would be taller in the gate. This sounds like a question that they ask you in the law school, like prep test or something. Golly, I mean, I'm going to say several million.
Several million. I don't know what the actual answer is. It's actually about 20. It's about 20. So each time I fold it in half, it gets twice as tall, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I fold it again, it's twice as tall. I fold it again, it's twice as tall. This is 3 folds. Let's see, 4.
You say as tall as a gateway are?
Mm-hmm.
Only 20?
Yep, 6. So here's 6 folds. Okay. I brought my tape. 6 folds is about half an inch.
Okay.
That's about half an inch. So if I folded it a 7th time, we would be at an inch, right? The gateway arch is about 630 feet, which is a little over 7,500 inches. So the question is, how many times do we have to multiply by 2 to get more than 7,500?
Oh, okay.
2 to the 13th power is about 8,000 inches. So if I folded it 7 times to get to an inch, and I'd have to fold it 13 more times to be as tall as the gateway arch. It's hard for me to do by hand. But believe it or not, if I were able to fold it in half 20 times, it would be taller. Math is cool, right?
Yes, it is.